All right, yeah, we live right now. You know, tonight we live with Fly. We with Billy Luna. You know, we're gonna
What's
be talking.
happening?
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about this the recent activities as far as the big U situation. So we just gonna wait for a couple of people to get in, and then we just gonna, just go in. How y'all doing tonight, though?
Doing well, my brother. How are you doing? How's the East Coast? The weather's nicer, right?
Yeah, man. We was getting snow like the last 2 weeks, but it freshened up though. It freshened
Okay.
up, man. You know.
Yeah, I heard it was like what, like 60 degrees or something?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
great. It's all right for it to be winter.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got London in the building. Blessed and grateful. You know, shout out to you. You know, all the way from London checking in.
Shout
You
out,
already
London.
know, man. We do this every week, so don't be afraid. Like in a little bit, we're gonna give y'all an opportunity to tune in because some of y'all be scared, man. Some of y'all
Don't
be
be
scared, like
afraid.
y'all be having a lot to say, but y'all don't be trying to come in.
London.
Come on in.
Shout out, London.
Yeah.
London in the house.
Life is great. Life ain't so great right now for Big U and them.
Yeah, Billy.
Life ain't so great life ain't so great right now. Paper route, what's going on? All right, so tonight, we're gonna discuss this this Big U situation. Like really, I don't really cover recent topics, but Billy Luna hit me up and he said we should do this, so we just gonna do this for y'all tonight. So, get these likes up from the jump. You already know we're gonna have some fun tonight. So
Yeah, everybody. Hey, you know what? This is going to be a good conversation. We're going to actually, members only, we're getting the jump on this thing, and we've done some research on this. So this is going to be a good conversation. So you know what? Get the likes up, share it, get everybody up in here. We want to have a big crowd.
Yeah, man, like y'all L's, get y'all Henny out, get y'all tequila, whatever y'all drink, whatever y'all do.
Smoke.
Yeah, but anyway, shout out to the West Coast too, man. Shout out to the West Coast, man. Like, so anyway, man, we're gonna start off with what's going on, man. So Billy, you lead us on, man. What's going on?
Okay. You've got this thing up, this graphic right here. This was just dropped like, I don't know, what was it? Maybe 6 hours ago. And okay, are you sponsored? Fly, are you sponsored?
No, I'm not. Yeah.
I don't know but you're sponsored by what you're smoking or drinking. That's the question, because you got to shout out the sponsors. We got to take care of the sponsors. That's what we do.
We
here.
ain't sponsored yet. They ain't cutting us.
Anybody wants to sponsor, we're here. Okay. And we'll cut you a commercial. But anyway, members only. Yeah. So this is this thing that was dropped by this task force that was basically the FBI, the LAPD, the IRS, and I can't remember. I think that's about it. Pretty much, it was that kind of task force. And so these guys are all Rollin 60s Crips. And as everybody probably knows, the Rollin 60s are pretty much the largest street gang in Los Angeles, and if you want to say something about this, I don't want to keep talking. I'll jump back in and give background. Just jump in, members only. I don't want to just talk all day,
Yeah, no, do your thing.
Okay.
All right. I'm just following up.
Okay, so yeah, so the members
did it.
What's that?
Somebody said Vincent said Big U did it. One thing about y'all, a lot of people hate Big U because they think he has something to do with Nipsey Hussle. Like,
right,
I'm not from the West Coast, so y'all gonna have to help me out on this one.
Okay, this is a big topic. I even told you, man, I was like, this could be the title of the show because I think this is that's the most sensational aspect and angle of this story. And it's kind of interesting too, because basically, I mean, yeah, we'll get back to that. Let's give a little background for everybody else.
Let's get right into it.
So, okay. So, the Rollin 60s, pretty much the biggest gang in Los Angeles. As everybody knows, there's more Crips than there are Bloods. The Crips formed first, Tukey Williams, back in the day. And then, so the Bloods all got together to kind of fight the Crips. And so the Crips are the biggest, but then the Rollin 60s, obviously there's different divisions within the Crips. Like the Rollin 60s are in the neighborhood Crips. So there's different subgroups and then there's different subsets. But of the sets, the Rollin 60s by themselves are the largest, pretty much the largest and most powerful street gang in Los Angeles. And most people probably know them best because of Nipsey Hussle. And he was, 6-0, that's what's up. you know,
Right.
and so, you know, and then so, but Big U is kind of an OG. Big U was like back in, you know, he's been around. He was actually a member of the Rollin 60s before the Rollin 60s actually came together. I think maybe approximately the late 70s. He was, I think he was Arlington boys previous to being in the Rollin 60s, because that's the neighborhood he's from, like Crenshaw and Arlington.
Right.
And yeah, so the Rollin 60s really powerful. Who did they fight with? Members only. They had a big war
I
with
mean,
that.
they went to war with a lot of people. You know, Crips is fighting Crips. You know,
Well,
Bloods is fighting Crips.
who's the big Crip set though? That was like the big war. I can't. It's escaping my mind right now. What is the big
Talking about
war?
the Southside Crips and
No, This is the What was it? That one guy who wrote a book from the Crips was on the other side of the Rollin 60s.
It was like something Trey something.
40 or Trey. What was that? Let me see. I thought this is ridiculous. I mean, I've been doing research on this, and it's like I can't. This is a really basic fact. This is elementary.
Listen, let's just get right to Big. Let's talk about Big U. You know, Big U,
okay.
A powerful dude. You know, he was he well respected. Yo, he put in a lot of work back in the day. Like,
yeah,
he'd beat you up. You know,
right.
He was good with the knife work back in the jails. He was he put in a lot of work. He was a stone cold knockout artist. It was guys that used to try to get him with the knife, and he'd take the knife from dudes.
Oh,
and
he's a big
lot
dude.
of people don't understand, like, as far as his extortion game now. His extortion game is vicious right now because you got to look at it like he comes from a gang banging culture. So he's from an era where dudes from around the corner couldn't even come through. So just imagine how he's going to treat dudes from other cities, other states. So he was going to make those dudes check in. You know, he grew into a big shot caller. He earned his name. He's well respected. He put in the work, and he's a very fair dude. And listen, if you go on the West Coast, he's the dude to check in with. That's fact.
Right. Because I mean, they're so powerful, and yeah, that's what he was recently. But then, you know, he kind of reinvented himself. I mean, Nipsey Hussle kind of reinvented himself as like kind of a, you know, neighborhood, you know, progressive guy, and Big U did the same thing with kind of like rehabilitating gang, you know, bangers and stuff like this. But you know, he had a charity.
Yeah, they did all types of stuff. You know,
8 trays. 8 trays. Kels just said it was the 8 tray gangsters we're looking for.
Oh,
thanks,
okay.
Kels.
He got it.
Cool.
He got that right. But yeah. So there's a big indictment going on. You know, these guys are accused of, you know, mafia-like crimes, like, you know, racketeering crimes like extortion.
Yep.
I was surprised when I saw human trafficking in that shit, but you
I mean,
you got
pimping?
some pimps out here too. You got some pimps out here too. Fraud, of course, and then you got the murder of that 21-year-old. So
that rapper in Vegas.
Yeah, I want Fly to let us know what he think on that, man. Like, what information you heard about that?
Well, at first, Wack 100 and Luce Cannon was on Clubhouse, and they were saying that it was over a football player. But turn to find out, it was actually over an artist that was signed to Big U. But I heard the artist wanted out of whatever deal, and he was being escorted as well. And Big U came. Well, this is coming from his family. Big U came to his Airbnb, and a friend was there, and Big U didn't feel comfortable talking in front of the friend, so he pulled the artist to the side, and he said when the artist, after they had to talk, the artist's energy was different, and the day later he was killed a day later after that.
I thought, I'm hearing a lot of stuff. I heard like it was a diss record. It was a diss record.
Yeah, it was a lot of disrespect going on, and Big U didn't appreciate it.
And so they said they went out to Vegas, and you know, they blessed him with a headshot, and then they buried him in Las Vegas desert. That's some mafia shit right there.
Yeah.
Dig a hole.
That's some mafia shit right there.
Yep, holes in the desert.
They were trying to get like, you know, some type of DNA. He wasn't cooperating, but they had the DNA because it was under the guy's fingernails. Big lot going on, man. I'm surprised about the sex trafficking. That caught me off guard.
Yeah, the human trafficking, but that could be pimping. So they look at.
It's just pimping. It's pimping across state lines. It's not that big a deal. I mean, it is actually. I mean, pimping's bad. You know, you get fucked.
But you know, it was so crazy when I you know, because first everybody was screaming Big U,
right? And
then I was like, okay, and then I heard it was more people. Like I heard about
there's 20.
Bric, Bric baby. I heard about him, and then
Luce
I heard
Cannon.
about Luce Cannon. Like I'm hearing about all these guys, and I'm like, God damn, like what's going on? Because when the feds come, that means they got something. They got something when they come. But you know what the scary part is about this? The scary part is the feds could be wrong. And the feds are wrong like 99% of the time. But the crazy part about this shit, they only have to be right 1% of the time. So out of the 99%, they could be 99% wrong, but that 1% could get all these guys convicted for the rest of their lives. Because all you have to do is be affiliated. In a RICO case, that's all you have to do is be affiliated, and they can put you down, yo.
Members only, you're talking about 99%, right? How about this percent? 96%. That's the Fed's conviction rate. That's 96.5%, 97%. So, it's practically, that's a conviction rate for cases brought by the feds that go to trial.
That's the conviction rate, but I'm talking about all the feds. They could be wrong 99% of the time. All they have to do is be right for 1%. Like, okay, he was affiliated to the Rollin.
But they don't even have to be right, man. With RICO, you don't have. You can set somebody up easy with RICO. RICO is it's hard to fight. All the predicates, so it's like they don't even have to be right. You look at that. There's a lot of innocent people that get set up, and these charges with Big U. I mean, there was the sex trafficking. That's probably just pimping across state lines. Then the one was, I don't want to get you demonetized, so I won't say certain words, but it relates to a narcotic that begins with F, and it rhymes with mentanol. And then so it was the stuff that was on Breaking Bad that makes you go fast, that rhymes with Seth.
Yeah, meth. And listen, we good over here, man. This members only, man. We gonna talk that shit, We can talk about that. Shout out to Neef. I
want to keep you monetized, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Neef Buck. Shout out to you, man. I'm trying to do this a little bit more. And then we got Wando in the building. Shout out to Wando. You already know, man. We tune in. Tune in.
Members only. You had a question in the comments. They saying how old. They say these dudes look like OGs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
some of them do.
The crazy thing is, you got young and then you got some new people. Like I said, new. You got some older guys. You got some younger guys. Like you got some OGs in this. And what's crazy about this shit is that it's like Big U is 58 years old. So a 58-year-old can't do that time, yo.
Yeah.
They can't do that time. What
you think he's going?
Huh?
You think Big U gonna cooperate?
No, I don't. Listen, I don't.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, listen. I don't think he's gonna cooperate. But you gotta look at it like this. All right, we're gonna start with this. You know how much it costs to fight a RICO case?
Oh yeah, you got big lawyers.
Yeah, at least 100,000. At least 100,000. Like as you're spending the money, listen. As you're spending your money, the government could keep printing money, keep printing money. All right, so that's one. A lot of these men go broke fighting a RICO.
I think 100,000 is low, bro. Way low for this kind of RICO case with 19 defendants. You're talking millions. But the thing that popped into my mind was when I heard about the 19 and with the RICO, this is the question: who's flipping? I guarantee you 5 will flip out of 19.
No.
How much you want to bet?
Listen. I don't think no one's flipping, but listen, there's going to be a lot of plea deals because listen, you got some older guys in their 50s in it, and then you got some guys that they don't want to fight because fighting a RICO costs a lot of money, at least 100,000. A lot of guys go broke fighting a RICO, and then listen,
or flip.
You're gonna have a couple people to cop out because that's just a better deal. That's
exactly
just a better deal. So you got guys that cop out that's innocent. We got a lot of people that cop out that's innocent, but they just look at it like, damn, they already got us because all you have to do is have the affiliation, that 1%. And you had a lot of guys. How many times you watched No Jumper and you heard Bric Baby say some shit? Like, you got a couple guys that we're looking at right now that already confessed it that they're part of the game. So during this case, you're going to hear things like, or you're going to hear quotes like, oh, I'm going to pick Kill Squad on the street. Oh, yeah, I got more skulls than you have fades. That's the type of shit Bric Baby was talking.
Right.
And speaking of Bric Baby, listen, yo, I know they going to a Fed joint, but I think if he would have went to the county, he would have had like at least 20 fades lined up for him ready in the county. How many fades y'all think he was gonna have, yo, in the county though?
Would have been in the county. He definitely would have had like at least 10 fades lined up. But upstate, he definitely like is worse.
But members only. You're not thinking that anybody's gonna flip in this case. That there's gonna be any snitches. Is that what you're saying?
I see a couple.
I guarantee it. I'll bet you $1, bro. Right now, I guarantee we're gonna get 5 snitches.
Listen, I'm not trying to make it geographical, but when it comes to Philly, especially when JBM got knocked in '88. That was the only trial in history where it was more than 3 people and not one person cooperated. So I hope these guys stand tall. But it's looking scary. You got females and shit in this joint, yo. You got females too. I'm looking at a couple females, so
it's hard. But it's like, you can't shake a bunch of eggs and expect not one to crack.
Right. Exactly. And it's a number. You got 12 eggs, you got 19 eggs, one's going to crack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's the truth.
That's just how it is.
And I think it's more so now, man. I think we're living in the snitch times. I think that's why I think it's more prevalent. I don't know. Maybe the Rollin 60s, who knows? The Rollin 60s are going to hold up. I bet they would hold up better back in the late 80s than right now.
Big U was not telling. Big U was not telling.
No, he's OG.
Not telling. I put my money on both of those guys.
No, he's not telling.
And my man Bric Baby, he is not telling.
No, Big U is not
telling. He's not going out like that.
Big U telling would be like Joey Merlino telling. It's not in his. It's not in his DNA. He can't.
But y'all got Bric Baby already like told on the dirt on the OTF situation before it happened. He was on no jokers. Before they got grabbed. Then Bric Baby went to go hang out with who told him YSL thing? Woody. YSL Woody. He hung with YSL Woody. So
damn.
Yeah, so you never know, man, And
yeah, man.
Like how many snitches was there with the YSL prosecution? There was like how many? There was a few.
Wasn't it just one and a half? It was a half of one because he snitched and then took back his word, right?
I seen 3 different people on the stand trying to take back what.
What's his name? The rapper, not the other guy. He snitched, but they act like he didn't, but he did, right?
Hold up, Nee Buck say he got Bric Baby telling. What?
Listen, Steve Buck, I'm with you. I got Bric Baby telling.
Nah, dog. That nigga gonna pick. Yo, listen. He gonna pick Kill Squad on the streets. Man, y'all keep talking about like this, yo.
Bric Baby hung with a rat. He already rat. So I mean, it's inevitable.
Well, listen to this. I was doing some research for this. So I started watching some videos and doing some stuff. There was this video of Big U, and it was with Corrupt. And Big U, Corrupt rolled up with some people, and they were like, we need to get some guns. And Big U said, who's in there? And Big U grabbed Corrupt out of the car, and he said to Corrupt, listen, you either rap or you gangbang. You don't do the other. Now, so we're talking about a rapper here. Then there's another rapper named Nipsey Hussle, but that's Big U's philosophy because he's a gangster, and you're either a gangster or you're a rapper. Big U didn't believe you could be both.
I don't know, man. That's I can't listen. He's the shot caller.
Yeah. So. Well, they say that there's no official boss of the Rollin 60s, but it really is Big U, right? I mean, they say that.
He's a shot caller. Like he got so much influence. You got to look at it like this. Like when that checking in shit is real, man. Yeah. Real. That check, just like I said earlier, just in case a couple of people missed it, he's from the gangbanger culture where niggas from around the corner couldn't even come through. So just imagine how he's treating people from across country, from this city, from that state. You get what I'm saying? So it's just that. So he's about his paper. He was charging motherfuckers. All right, you get to, you're not checking in. If you get to chain snatch, don't even call my phone because you ain't check in. Shout out to you and P where you might as well tap in, man.
Blessed and Grateful said the only people we should be vouching for are people that was battle tested. But people can be battle tested, but they can't, some people break, they can't always do the time.
Yeah, facts. Right. Yeah.
So you can
a lot of people.
You could do the first 2 bids, but you know half of these dudes is old.
Yeah, but can they do RICO time? Can they do RICO time?
All right.
You know, RICO time is no joke.
Yo,
and then
listen,
they have
Philly fast lane. You're correct. There's a time where you wasn't supposed to never admit to anything, but nowadays those football numbers, like when they start offering letters instead of numbers, sometimes taking a plea deal is the best thing to do.
Oh yeah,
got a choice half the time. You could be in a RICO with people you don't even know, but against the feds, I mean, they good because niggas caught pleas. That conviction.
And then you got people that'll lie. You got people that'll sit there and lie on you. Yeah, they'll pay somebody to lie on you. So
guaranteed, easy. It's simple. I mean, the bottom line is this, man. You can't lose against the federal government. 96% conviction rate. You're fucked. With a RICO, the feds don't have press conferences with 3 different agencies if they're not going to devote their resources. And if they want to get you, whether you did it or not, they're going to get you, right?
Yeah. So do y'all think this going to trickle down to the OTF situation? Because Bric Baby spoke on that, and then do y'all see any connections there?
I mean,
do y'all think for any of these Rollin 60s to get out of the situation, somebody got to know something about the OTF thing to get out of?
Damn. See, and that's the thing, like, because you have a lot of people that have information, and they'll hold on to it just in case they need a get out of jail free card.
Right. Exactly.
You got guys that's sitting in jail that's doing life that just wish they knew something, that just wish they could tell, but they don't got nothing.
Because you gotta think, you can have a cellie, you can tell your cellie about what you did and confess to your cellie, then you go to trial, and they the ones going on a stand on you against you.
Right. That's what I mean. You can have your cellie make shit up. All you have to do is know about your past a little bit, and then make shit up. Bam, they'll got you. It's easy. It's simple.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I mean, there's another thing too. Remember, there's also we'll talk. I know we need to change the subject just now, but we also have to talk about Wack 100 involved with this whole situation.
Yeah.
Because that's like, what is that? I mean, he's a blood apparently from Pacoima.
Yeah.
Yo, he got a lot of information. What's up, man?
Nah, I'm just trying to be filled in on what's going on. I'm just kind of waking up. I see Big U on here. Look like Operation. Damn.
Yeah, dog. It's
That's
Operation Drawdown. Operation Drawdown.
Damn, they got Big U. That looks like, is that I'm just waking up. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. I'm trying to catch up on what's going on.
Yeah, it's we can't see Luce Cannon because he's all the way on the left. But that's Bric Baby. That's Big U. They just picked Big U up. You got a couple females. You got a couple other OGs. You get what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
They
got Bric Baby too. Man, I've been asleep, man. I've been over here knocked out working and shit, man.
Yeah, they got Bric
It just happened, man. This is breaking news we got here on Members Only.
Yeah.
Bondo said Wack 100 working for the feds.
Well, that's the thing, man. That's what it was sounding like, because apparently Wack 100 was just, what was he on? No Jumper, and said something like, these guys are all getting busted around the beginning of April. Didn't he say that? Am I not mistaken? I didn't really see that, but I heard that.
Wack be having, like, he always got dirt on somebody. Like, I got the tape on this. I got the tape on Bricc speaking on this.
Where do you get that information? Where do you get the information that there's a RICO coming down?
He always has something, dog, for real. Like,
Wack it was a recording. Wack was talking to the mom and the sister, and the mom told Wack, he recorded the conversation. She told him, don't tell nobody, between me and you, they about to make arrests. And she told him the dates. And a week before all this happened, Wack said he played the recorder for Big U and gave him a heads up, even though he wasn't doing it.
Okay. So Wack, so it's not, that's like Wack said that his baby mama said it or something?
No, it was the artist that got killed. His mom and his sister was talking to Wack 100.
So what do you think? Do you think there's anything fishy with Wack? What's the consensus?
I mean, he got the proof that the family did tell him how he knew about it. So I'm not quick.
But just in general with Wack, what do you think?
I take what he says sometimes with a grain of salt, unless he come with a receipt.
Right.
I don't really Wack. Sometimes I can't believe everything he say all the time. sometimes
we got TC Trap Talk in the building. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Where you from?
I'm from Philly.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Philly.
Well, you know, I'm Philly Fast Lane in the chat.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see it.
Okay. I live in the county now, but you know, I grew up in Southwest.
Right. Where area you come from?
I'm 41, man. Born in the 80s, raised in the 90s.
Okay. Oh, what you think? So, what you think about the situation?
I mean, you know, I got a question, right? So, I've been doing this content creator game for like 5 years, but it's always like baffled me that so many dudes will come online and just tell. I get telling war stories because we all told war stories in the barbershops and jail, whatever. But these dudes, they be coming on here admitting to a lot of shit, dude. I mean, is this going to be the end of the era where dudes stop self-snitching on themselves? Because like two of these dudes that got arrested today, they be regularly on these podcasts, these platforms, and you know, like they don't be careful what they say. It's like they want it to be known that they in the streets doing street shit.
Well, you know
But
what
like
it
I
is.
said,
I just had mentioned that Big U said you can't be a rapper and a gangster at the same time. That is the problem of the confluence of these things. These guys, gangsters don't go on shows and self-snitch. Real gangsters, right? So that's a more of like an Instagram rapper thing. You know, my man Bruce Rivers. Stop self-snitching. That's I interviewed him. I'm about to drop a big hour-long interview with him, but he's the king of stop self-snitching because that's what we got.
Hold up, we're not gonna listen. Goodfella said no jumper is listen. We're not gonna blame no jumper because no jumper. Bric Baby was supposed to go to work and speak on things like recent topics and all shit like that. They bought the extra shit there, so you can't blame Adam. Adam didn't talk about let's talk about gangbanging, all those fights and shit. Adam wasn't behind none of that. They bought that shit up there.
but they be kind of encouraging them to talk that shit though, bro. It's like Vlad, like.
But listen, they grown men though, so you know if you from the street, you ain't gonna let you're not gonna if you from the street, you're not gonna let a square control you and manipulate you.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
But you gotta look.
You know what I know what it is.
No, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead. Nah, I was gonna say I think it was because of that dude that got jumped. Nah, that probably had something to do with it though. The dude that got jumped at no jumper like a while back. It was like it wasn't too long ago when they stumped that dude out. Yeah.
Oh, look, somebody said I'm correct. You know I love being correct. Well, go ahead. No, that's real shit though, man. Like.
Members comes correct.
Listen, that's going to come up in court too. Where Luce Cannon, they beat the dudes up and stripped it. Like somebody was out there recording. Like what's going on? Like who was out there recording?
We got to stop blaming Vlad TV and No Jumper because it's no different from going in an interrogation room and them asking you questions. You got the right to not answer nothing.
Right. That's like blaming the cop for snitching. You know, it's like that's what he does. That's his job. That's Vlad's job.
No, listen, man. Like, they could edit that shit out, bro. You know what I mean? Like, let's not play games here, man. Like, and you know what? That's the thing. We keep like giving excuses, like, oh, well, they know exactly what they bring these certain people. They bring certain people onto their platforms and get them on tape and film. Like, do they have to say it? No, but again, that's something that's in like the book of Satan, is where, as long as you comply to it, I could never, receive karma. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, it's very like calculated how they do it. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have to bring gangbangers and street dudes on a platform. You know what I'm saying? Like they specifically make their platforms suitable for people like that to come on and then act like, oh, we have nothing to do with what they say. Well, why are you airing it?
Yeah, what's that background?
Yeah,
I thought that nigga ain't fuck with Wack. How the fuck he get involved in that? Luce Cannon. I mean, Big U, I'm tripping.
to the last person that said all that, let me ask you something. If your man's go in the interrogation room and give a statement, do you look at the paperwork and say they should have edited your statement?
Bro. Again, you comparing apples to oranges. If you go in the interrogation room, you're being charged for a crime. You know what I'm saying? These dudes are going on these podcasts for entertainment purposes. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even compare the two, brother.
But all right, but if they go on, let's say somebody go on Vlad TV, do an interview, and they get indicted a month later. How are you going to blame Vlad TV if the person?
All right. I tell you, bro, because I do filming. I film cats on the streets all the time. If there's something that I see that I'm like, no, that's not for the internet, I don't put it on the internet, bro.
You a street dude. Vlad's not a street dude. That's the difference.
Right.
Yeah, you can't hold Vlad to the same. You can't hold Vlad to the same morals as you. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying, is
you
why
can't tell him to mute anything, because at the end of the day, that's his business. So
you know,
you're a grown man, so you can't blame another grown man for
listen, I'm not blaming him.
That's how he feeds his family.
I'm not blaming him. What I'm saying is should this be the end of dudes going on these platforms and self-snitching on themselves? Because we see the results. Is none of this stuff is a coincidence, bro. I'm from Philly. Right. I remember dudes was making excuses about what's the brother name? ARAD. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though a lot of us set back.
I'm biased with Ab. That's my guy. So
listen, that's my guy too. That's my.
He just ain't know no better. He ain't know no better. That's all I'm gonna say.
We sat back and I cringed every time I see him go on there. And what you got now? You got dudes making videos, basically making fun of him, snitching on himself. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, but
that's
one thing
their
about
fault.
Ab though, but that's not what got Ab booked. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Ab was talking that shit on DVDs for a rapper since the '90s. They talk shit. It's for promote. It's entertainment. You know, you get what I'm saying? It's entertainment.
All right, so let me ask you this, right? The boy. I remember when the boy first came out. What's his name? Keefe D. He first came out, started talking that he shot Tupac, right? Now Vlad, the detective boy, the detective that did the DVD, they all was claiming that Keefe D good because he was queen for a day, right? But the minute he got locked up, that's when they tried to be honest and say, well, he only had federal immunity, not state immunity. That's why Nevada was able to come lock him up.
You got
again.
You got it.
Again,
he talked himself into it. Yep.
So again, right? Here it is. The Vlad TV, and I forgot the white boy that made the DVD murder rap. I forgot his name, right? But the whole time they was in Bricc, exactly. They was encouraging Keefe D to go around and tell his story because they was saying, "Oh, he's safe." You know what I'm saying? So again, we gotta stop. We gotta like really see what's going on right before our eyes.
But how about this though? But Keefe D shouldn't have said a word. A gangster should, no matter, even if you think you're safe, just keep your mouth shut. Well, you know what I always say? Is it necessary? If it's not necessary, don't fricking say it.
I agree with you, brother. I agree with you.
I dropped a video a couple weeks ago about John Cuff and Preacher Crew. You know, they was extorting, all types of people. And they asked John Cuff, like, who was y'all extorting? And he was just like, man, just chill. We ain't even gonna get into that. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I just don't know.
Well, old school, just don't talk about it. You know what I mean? It's like, why? You want to gossip? You want to talk shit? You don't need to talk about anything. It's like if you kill somebody and then you talk about it, it's like you're killing them all over again. It's liability. There's risk.
Well, let me ask you something, members. You got a nice platform over here, and I love your content, brother. I've been following you for a minute. I've been following you for a long minute. If you got an interview with, let's say you got an interview, I'm gonna name a cat from Philly. Let's say you get an interview with Giovanni or somebody like that, right? Would you be asking him self-incriminating questions?
No. I came across a couple of people, right?
Right.
And all I want to talk about is the getting money part and the fly shit. That's all I want to talk about. And I want to talk about, what led up to them being incarcerated.
Right. Right.
So, members is cut from a different cloth than Vlad. He's a different guy.
But it's just not Vlad though, bro. It's like a team of them, bro. I swear they the feds.
They are undoubtedly.
But it's about, you gotta look at it like this. When it comes to AR Rap was rapping way before we paid attention, but we didn't pay attention until he started showing guns and telling us he'll shoot somebody in the head. That's when AR Rap was like, yo, he started to pop off when he started talking shit on them vlogs. That's what that's what sells. Sex and and violence and controversy. That's just what sells, man. And yeah, it's like it's gonna be dudes going to jail telling themselves every day. I don't know what to tell people, man. Stay out of jail. That's my only thing.
Yeah.
Stay out of jail. But
yeah.
I hope people get smarter because this is looking crazy. It's starting to look like a pattern. You got black successful men that's in good positions. Bric was in good position. Big U, Luce Cannon, all these guys in good positions. History starting to repeat itself. Look what Tupac.
Yeah.
Tupac was in a good position. He crashed out, and then you got Lil Durk crashing out, and NBA YoungBoy crashing out. Like history repeating itself. That's why we can't have shit.
Man, if they could grab niggas like R. Kelly and Bill Cosby, ain't nobody.
You said what?
Hey, somebody's got their TV on. Somebody needs to turn their TV down.
Hold on, let's make my bad. Hold on.
Well, let me ask you this, right? Damn, it slipped my mind that fast. My bad.
Of course.
But do y'all think this gonna fall into the OTF situation? Y'all think like somebody might know something on that, might try to get out the situation? Y'all think Dirk might be cooked off this?
Because you did say that there is some type of connection, right, to Dirk in LA.
Because the Quando Rondo thing happened in LA and people was pointing the finger at Bric Baby. He was talking about.
Damn, I forgot about this shit.
That's why Fly. We gotta get Fly a plat. Listen, Fly. We gonna create Fly YouTube.
Yes, absolutely.
And he gonna be just like me. He gonna bring y'all that fire, man. And then we got
to do it.
Yeah,
for
man.
sure.
Hey,
we could get this money. We can all get money together, man.
Look,
absolutely.
On this joint.
Hey, but when you think
about
it, he ain't.
What y'all think though? What y'all think about that OTF situation? I want to hear what y'all gotta say. Not everybody speak at once.
Do y'all think Bric Baby or Big might know something about it? And they got some information.
I don't know. I'd say no. I'd say no. I'd say that this is like its own little RICO thing, and I don't know. I think are you talking about it being linked to the label?
The real Mason, what's up with you?
The OTF,
what's up? Go ahead.
Little whole situation with Lil Pab. If you go back to No Jumper interview, Bric Baby said we talked about it. He said you can't say no more. Get back for Von, and they asked him why. He said Lil Pab, and that was like months before they even had.
But ask yourself, who would Quando Rondo tap in with in LA if he was going out there? What is he? A Rollin 60? Ain't he a Crip, right?
Right, yeah.
And
he would tap in with Big U.
He's supposedly a blood.
About Big U. Wasn't he complaining about Big U? Like this is doing like COVID.
Yeah. I do remember that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just pay the man. Just pay Big U. Just pay him.
Oh man, he was extorting athletes and everything though.
Athletes, all of them.
Well, they say extortion. What it really was, I think, because they mentioned Shaquille O'Neal and they mentioned Draymond Green. These guys are big. You're not extorting. I think what they did is they donated money to his charity and he took the money. You're not pushing up on Shaquille O'Neal and Draymond Green. They're like real. I mean, Shaquille O'Neal's like a sheriff, I think.
Yeah,
I doubt very seriously.
Shaq did get a shit taken though. He did get robbed in a restaurant.
But I can see what Billy's saying because it's like Shaq is a giver. He naturally a giver, but it's like, did he get pressed?
When he was, it was a different time when Shaq was back then. No internet. Shaq was in LA, and he got his
Well,
shit.
sure, he got pressed, but I'm talking about right now, the
Yo,
billionaire,
LA,
the billionaire who's like a sheriff.
Yo,
I don't think
LA
he's
is
getting
crazy,
pressed.
right? I was in LA, I think in 2021, 4th of July, right? So, you know, me and my baby mom, we go to West Hollywood and sit to this hookah spot. So I turned the corner. It's like 5 niggas with their shirts off smoking weed. I was like, I thought we was in West Hollywood, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, they getting shit rocking out here, yo.
But y'all
LA,
know what
anywhere
it
in
is,
LA
though.
can get wild.
But you know what it is, though. It's basically like paid protection. I'll give you a scenario, right? If you're a dude in some neck of the woods that's getting money, right? They know you getting money. They might send somebody to press you, but then again, they could come back, like double back and offer you protection. Like, yo, I could keep them off your head. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's kind of like what's going on out there. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hell yeah,
a lot of out of towners come to LA to get
Right.
some shine, get some. You know what I mean? So yeah, they hear you coming in town. They be like, all right, yo, go do
Check in.
something. You know what I'm saying?
They
Check in, exactly.
Listen, they ain't get you robbed on purpose just to have
Right.
you pay for your own shit back.
Exactly.
But that's what
That's the game.
They said Big U was doing that. They said he would have somebody come through, rob you and whatnot, then he'll act like he'll get it back for you.
Right.
That's the oldest game in the world.
Mafia tactic. That's the old mafia tactic, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, of course. That's how you generate. It's called generating revenue. You know,
Right.
That's how you do it. That's protection. That's what you get. But the other thing is, it's interesting. Like, apparently, and this is kind of interesting to me, he's getting protection from illegal cannabis joints. So that's one thing that I guess he'll send his guys over. That's a kind of an interesting story in and of itself. But one thing I just want to say is that I think we have to say this too. Like, remember, there's these charges. This isn't proven, so we got to just always say alleged and add that because we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Bondo said Prince did that to NBA YoungBoy. Extortion.
Man, they do that all over, bro.
Oh yeah.
But
everybody's got to come to LA though. The difference, everybody comes to LA though, so you got to come through LA, right?
Ain't nobody getting the store from Philly though.
Right.
I won't know about that, bro.
Man, shit.
He ain't from Philly no more.
You don't think Meek? You don't think Meek's been pressed? I think so.
He ain't from Philly no more.
Meek not from what y'all think? Meek not from Philly?
I don't think nobody coming out there to Philly and ain't dropping no bag. I just don't. It's too many real gangsters in Philly.
But you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it. Meek was getting extorted by TV and them. He was
paying, right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The same tactic right there.
Right. Facts.
Meek is that? Who's Meek rolling now with Jay-Z? And what was that? We don't want to get you demonetized, but what was that whole situation, members?
Oh yeah, OG1.
OG1. That's me. That's who Meek's with now, right?
Rock Nation, but it seems like a lot of people falling back from him though.
That's his clique. Mm-hmm. That's what he's claiming. Rock Nation, right? Not Philly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. He said Bricc might get a pass because he's part of the Dirk shit.
How Bricc gonna get a pass?
That's a different city.
The feds don't give passes unless they tell them.
Yeah,
right. There you go. Anybody can get one.
Yeah, man. So what's that going? So y'all think people gonna cop out? Y'all think it's gonna be people that fight is going all the way, but Bricc, he's standing up.
I'd say 5 snitches. I bet 5 snitches out of 19. That's my bet. I'll bet anybody $1 on that.
I mean, the female's gonna tell. What y'all think? The female should get a pass if they tell?
Not if they was in the streets.
Nah, you know the consequences of the game. Shit.
Out there, they don't get passed. But I think Big U, he the big fish. They want him, so I think he gonna have people folding on him.
Yeah, so he might not be able to snitch because who's gonna? The top guy can't snitch oftentimes. That's who. They want everybody to roll on him, so it might not be an option.
Man, you crazy? The top guys be the main one snitching. What do you?
Well, nowadays,
Juan said PNB wasn't paying, and you see where he's at now, right? I think he should have took that into consideration.
But that's why I think Big U might have some information on the Dirk shit. He got to have something to get him some type of time reduction, or he got to have something. He can't just
He gonna tell that he gonna
Big U got.
Nah,
they say he was blackmailing niggas. So,
but
think they might tie
what about
that
Wack
in.
though? But what about Wack though? Like, I mean, he was putting like subliminal shit out there on Big U for a
he
minute.
definitely was. And that other bull, 600, whatever his name is, he was
Yeah.
riding around. Yeah, he was saying shit too.
But my thing is, how they know that? Who told them? How the fuck you? How ain't nobody
I
just
mean, it's
members and
politics. You
told
know,
you
the
no shit
streets
like
talk.
that?
The streets talk. Listen, you know when Jay-Z said the streets is watching? That was back in the early 90s, but now the streets is talking now.
but I don't think they was in there earlier when we talked about Wack was on the phone with the family members, and he had like recorded the conversation, and they told him like when the arrest was going to happen. They told him not to tell nobody, but he still told people and shit.
Who
I
is
saw a
them?
video.
Who is them?
I saw a video back in 2015 where they said Cash Jones was a cop for real. Like they had him in uniform and everything. Anybody ever see that?
I
I
ain't
don't
see.
know who the fuck Cash Jones is.
Yeah,
That's Wack 100.
Oh, hey, man, I knew I wasn't tripping. Man, I knew I wasn't tripping, dog. I
he was a
seen
cop.
that shit, but I thought that shit was some AI shit though.
No,
I
bro,
thought it was
this is
fake.
that. No, this is that
AI, you gotta
2015.
watch
But
AI shit. You really
no,
gotta watch it though, dog.
bro, this is back in 2015. But yo, they scrubbed the whole internet of that though. Like, so I don't know. Like,
It's
and
a
it was
picture. I know I wasn't tripping. It was a picture of that nigga like in a police uniform standing by a
right,
flag. You know, one of them police pictures.
right.
Yeah. I knew I wasn't tripping.
It's like Rick Ross.
Exactly. But and it was an OG from LA that was telling everybody like, yo, main man really police. But you know,
So Wack a cop. Then y'all saying Wack a cop?
I'm not saying he is. I'm
Yeah.
saying that back
He
in
just
2015, that was the word.
how do he know all this shit? That's what I want to know. Like, he got dirt on everybody, yo.
Bob
Well, that's
said,
a hustle. That's a hustle too, though, bro. Like, get dirt on people, always use it as leverage against them. That's a play too.
That's
Get out of jail
blackmailing.
free cards. Got to keep in your
All right,
back
so what
pocket,
are you
right?
blackmailing them? Are you pressing them for money, or are you pressing them for their freedom?
Well, you for information, for money. Like, yo, I mean, you talking about the entertainment business, right? We all heard the stories where, yo, sign this contract, or we put this video out about you doing XYZ the other night. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So again, Wack said he had a video of Nipsey kissing his baby mom in the mouth after she did something with another dude.
Oh yeah, he did say he had he got a video of Drake.
Right,
Y'all
you know what
believe?
I'm saying?
He got a recording of Drake.
That's
Y'all
not
believe?
surprising.
So why do you have all this information on people? That's what I want to know.
I mean, believe it though, because y'all know Wack do lie sometimes too.
Yeah,
But I mean,
So- Is Wack whack is the question.
yeah, man. He he's gonna be talking a lot of shit this week, man. He's gonna be talking a lot of shit this week with this going on. But Adam, he lost one of his top employees, so we'll see.
Well, also check this out. I guarantee you that Vlad TV reissues his Big U interview like maybe in about an hour. So watch for
They
that.
always do that. Yeah, they
Yeah.
always do.
Yeah, that's
Yo.
Vlad's gonna ride this totally, and Vlad's gonna talk about it. Vlad's the
Vlad
worst,
got
by the
tape
way.
on
Good
every.
guy.
Vlad got tape on every rapper. Every.
Oh yeah.
He got a video on everybody, even before they blow up. Like we don't even hear them. Like you know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't find that suspicious?
I mean, no, Vlad been in the game before the internet, though. That's just his thing. He interviewed rappers. He been in the game for you. Y'all think he's just getting in? Not you, but just people that's new to the internet. Watching YouTube. They don't know that you got guys like what's his name, Vlad. He been in the DVD era also, so he been putting work for what I'm saying, for a minute.
But dig this though, right? Vlad to catch a dude before they get that push.
Right.
Like
He's good. He's good at catching people early.
Yeah, because you know what? His team operating like the hottest people that's just coming up. That's just his job.
But again, right? he'll get that before somebody that's like really in the mix, like doing the shit, like that's like him catching like some Philly rapper.
No, Vlad is in the mix. Like he's tuned in with Sean Cotton. He's tuned into these people like big artists. Like so he could tap into Tony Yayo, like who's the hottest in New York. He could tap into, artists, Sean Cotton, who's the hottest in Philly, Gilly and them. He tapped in with Oskino. You see Oskino on this show like every other week. So he's asking these questions like, yo, who's the hottest in the city? That's a part of his job. If he's not doing that, then he shouldn't be in the game. He's supposed to move in the game.
All right.
So what you trying to say, the feds?
No, I ain't trying to. I'm not. Listen, I don't know, but I just find it ironic. I just find it weird that, you know what I'm saying? He really could get that type of, like, because he got like he said, he about to drop something in like an hour. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He could do that with damn near every rapper and that's out right now. Show some old footage, some old shit from 2012. Like, whoa, man just started popping. How you already have him on tape 8 years ago?
Y'all right. People keep going in front of Vlad doing the same shit. If they think he the feds, y'all find that weird that they still comfortable going in front.
Hey man, it's their own fault. Loose ends tie nooses, right? Why open your mouth?
Well, it's just not Vlad. I remember when Academics was running amok in Chicago. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
See, they've mastered the art of pay attention. They know cats. The currency now is attention. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can come on my platform. I got something 600,000, you know what I'm saying, subscribers. You come on here, you talk your shit, you're gonna be lit. And dudes really just go for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no money, no nothing. So
right. That doesn't really pay often. Yeah, but I mean, he does have his ear to the street. Like, he got lefty gunplay early, and then eventually he'll probably catch a case, and he'll reissue the lefty gunplay.
But you got to look at it as an upcoming artist. That's good promotion. If Vlad reach out to you,
of course. That's why anybody knows lefty gunplay is.
It's like this, right? I seen an interview where Vlad was talking to an upcoming rapper about the shooting that he was involved in. Instead of the music, they didn't say nothing about his music.
Oh my God!
You think people want to hear about that shit?
Well, Vlad controls the edit. You know what I mean? He's gonna edit it any way he wants.
That's what I'm saying, Bob. Vlad is not the feds, dog. People go up there and talk about whatever they want. You saw Jordan Molino. You saw Front Row Joe interview. Oh, I don't know what you talk about. Nah, I don't want to talk about this.
Exactly.
I don't talk about this. So
exactly.
These guys, they have the option to say what they don't want to talk about.
It's their own damn fault.
We're not talking about this.
I feel you. You know the boy Pee Wee Longway. He did the same thing too, but
right.
But you can't tell me Vlad don't have Fed tactics, even in his questioning. Like he gets you real comfortable at first, and he talked to you as if like he's your friend and he knows so much about you.
Listen, if Vlad don't talk about, if Vlad don't ask you a question that the world want to know, he's not doing his job.
But he's not even good though. Like
he's
Vlad
not doing his job. Like if I was running the company and if someone wasn't asking questions that the people want to hear, I'm firing them. They're not doing their job.
Hold up, Billy. Vlad not.
Yeah. What was that?
Vlad not good.
He's not good. Like he said that he's like your buddy, but he's not even good enough to be your buddy because he's such a dork and he's so terrible at research and interviews. He's just terrible.
Listen, Vlad put the work. He put the work in. He put the work in. You can't take the work.
No, members, listen. I respect where he's at.
A lot of people a shot, but go ahead.
I know, but check this out. I'm not saying that. I respect him as a businessman, okay? He's made a lot of money. Yes, I respect that. But as an interviewer and a creative and an artist, he doesn't do research. I mean, he's like asked the most ridiculous questions all the time. Bro, listen,
He be knowing shit that
listen,
like,
I know, but let me just tell you something. He often starts his interviews with 3 questions. Didn't this happen? The answer is no. Then it's like, didn't this happen? His research is like from Wikipedia. It's not good. He doesn't buddy up with you. Like you said, he buddies up. He's not good enough to do that because he's not smooth enough. But he's big, and I respect him as a businessman, but I don't think he's that good at interviewing.
Man, listen.
Bobby said Vlad interviews would be ass if he didn't question.
I mean, he's doing his job. He's doing his job, yo.
Well, I know he is. Yeah,
like
I agree.
If I listen, because I'm gonna have a couple people on my platform. I'm opening up my platform in a little bit, so I'm gonna have motherfuckers on here. So if they're not doing their job, I'm gonna fire them. That's just how it goes.
That's right. You got to feed your family, right? Everybody's got to feed their family.
He said he on Fed payroll. No, he not.
Well, he did admit that, you know, the feds has asked him for, you know, certain videos or whatnot, like unedited versions of like some of his films.
I remember that. He said no.
Right, but here's the thing, man. We cannot discount the power of this internet, because I remember watching a Young Thug trial and the prosecutor brought up an academics video. You know what I'm saying? So we can't keep saying like, well, you know, these dudes, they tell on themselves. Yeah, they do, but at the same time, why are they messing with these square ass niggas? I just don't get it.
That's why they gotta take accountability then. That's
exactly.
You dealing with like 6ix9ine. Niggas should have knew not to deal with a nigga like 6ix9ine because he don't come where they come from. They knew he wasn't a street nigga.
Exactly. Yep.
Brought him around, all that type shit. I mean, what you thought was gonna happen if something went down?
Exactly. And what do you think is going to happen if you go on Vlad? I mean, come on. And who do you blame? I blame you. You got to take accountability, responsibility, right?
Yeah.
Man, that 6ix9ine shit was a little bit deeper than what they reported though, because they had informants all up and through that whole tire trade. It was a dude that the dude that was driving. It turned out he was a federal informant or some shit like that. But that Treyway shit was deep.
There's a lot of it going around.
Yeah, he said the feds might use his interviews, but they can do that with any video. They can do that with any video. That's fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll tell you something, the feds. I mean, Bruce Rivers, the criminal lawyer, his whole thing is stop self-snitching. And it's like, you know, he has any social media, all the feds, they have so much resources just scrubbing anybody's social media. Don't put it, if you're a gangster, listen, if you want to be an entertainer, do it, everything. If you want to be a gangster, don't go on Vlad. Don't have an Instagram. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing, you know, big platforms like Vlad, DJ Academics, those are the platforms you have to go through.
They really don't though. Members don't do that. They could go through you. They could go through you. They could go through Doggy Diamonds. But they don't have to go to those dudes.
It's a numbers game, though.
For real, if we really wanted to, we could put them out of business. If all the rappers stop fucking with them,
definitely. Just like everybody everybody doing the boycotts on Target and Amazon. Like I saw this post where they said Amazon lost like $2 billion in a couple months. I mean, Target.
Look at Tesla right now.
Oh yeah, Tesla. Yeah, Tesla losing a lot of money right now.
Dudes don't have to go on Vlad, no jumper. They don't gotta go on them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna do is the people that do they'll start creating players. Like, okay, this rapper fuck with us, and they'll start naming him as the hottest song. But again, cream always rises to the top. So the real good ones, they stop fucking with, like Boozy. Boozy stopped fucking with Vlad. He'll plug Oskino in right behind him. You know what I'm saying? Just like
he doesn't fuck with Vlad anymore.
Because no, I'm saying before Boozy, it was who? It was Lord Jamal. And what's the other boy? The comedian nigga.
But then
Godfrey.
Right.
But
They stop fucking with him.
You gotta look at it like this, right? All right, so you said people could start fucking with me, right? I'm not cutting those checks like Vlad.
Vlad not really cutting checks.
He's not cutting much, man. He ain't cutting much. Small checks. Not much.
They be cutting checks, dog. Joey
not big.
Joey Merlino got a fucking check from Vlad.
But you got
I can't speak on that. I can't speak on that.
So I can believe that. Boozy ain't going on there for no small check.
I can't speak on that. I know exactly how much Joey Merlino got, but I'll tell you this about Vlad. I can't speak on that, but I'll tell you this, that Vlad doesn't cut big checks very much. Not much. Less than you think.
But people do it for
so you saying Boozy going on there for crumbs?
I ain't cutting nobody no fucking check.
Well,
That's one thing about me.
you might get a flight. I mean, you're going to get a flight and you're going to get a hotel, right?
But I know said the ladies gonna have it over to the platform, those type of platforms, which they are, but they do it for the notoriety. You go outside and you get people. Oh, you
right. Right. It's about, to be honest with you guys, it's probably about 2,500 on average. You know what I mean? If it is at all, that's if you are getting paid.
Yeah, I wonder how much Tony Yayo get paid. He on that shit like every week.
Yeah.
Probably 2,500 or less.
Neat Buck said I heard Joey got like 15 to 20K to do that Vlad interview.
There's a lot of rumors about that.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all don't see the plays with these dudes. It's like it's like a small like circle, like it's like a fraternity. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll do like a tour where they'll go on No Jumper, then they'll leave No Jumper, go to Vlad, then they'll leave Vlad, go to Cam Capone. Who the other dude? Art of Dialogue. It's like a cycle.
It's a cycle. You know the funny thing is,
it's a tour.
The funny thing is, this shit that I don't mention. Like I be talking to all these dudes behind the scenes and shit. Not like the big names and shit, but like I be talking to these motherfuckers like emailing over the phone, and I don't mention a lot, but it's like that's just what it is. If you popping, motherfuckers gonna reach out to you.
Yeah, I mean, the young boy on there, the boy Flacco, that's my man. Like I know him personally.
Mm-hmm.
When he went out, he put me on a lot of game as far as like, what's going on out there. And, out of respect to him, I would never repeat it. But y'all would be surprised who's really dug in with who. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Where, like they politic. It's
all about politics, yo. Like these people, like when it comes to Sean Cotton and all them, like
right.
I noticed a lot of these guys be repeating. They come to my platform and they be taking a lot of my shit. Like you'll be surprised how many copyright strikes I put out on these people. And a lot of people that just copy what I said verbatim and put it on their videos. So, but there's a lot of gatekeeping going on, and it's just that, it is what it is. That's everywhere you go. It's politics. Your job, the streets, it's politics everywhere.
Shit, I ain't gonna hold you. It's some of your favorite content creators work directly with Google.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day, bro.
Well, it's funny. I mean, members, that's like the sincerest form of flattery is ripping you off, right? I mean, that shows that you're doing something right. But it's funny you mentioned that because you're the one who told me about that copyright site. I never even went there to that section of the YouTube before, but I went today and I looked at mine.
Right. Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know Larry Chambers from Detroit. He's home right now. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't. There's a lot of shit that's going on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about. It's just the politics. It's a lot of stuff I could damn near get I could kill it every week pitting out shit that I know about. A lot of these guys got skeletons in their closet, but the thing I don't need it. I hop on this shit and talk for 8 minutes and then go about my life. That's all I do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like these other dudes, they pit in 45 minutes and shit. I get on here for 8 minutes, talk my shit, leave. Boom. There you go.
Well, Kendrick Lamar said they ain't like us.
And that's, and I don't know what else to say about that. But yeah, man. So we just gonna see. It's like as far as these cases, it's like every other month a rapper go to jail. Every other couple weeks, we got a rapper entertainer. They black though. You know what I'm saying? You got the Young Thug shit. Once that shit done, who else goes to jail? Or who else gets shot? Or who else? You get what I'm saying? So it's like a cycle. It's like a cycle.
What Neat Buck? He said really members. Wow.
Oh, about
man.
Larry Chambers. He's home now. Yeah, I'm actually in contact with their people. They want to give me an exclusive interview.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, like you said, though, members, like in the environment we live in now, in the climate, that is not going to improve, bro. Unfortunately, I'm sad to say.
That's not.
You know, it's getting worse. You know what I mean? It was maybe, I mean, maybe it was whatever, but it ain't going to improve like in the next few years, I don't think.
Because that's what sells, yo. Like, that's what sells. Controversy and all this shit. Nobody want to go on a Vlad interview and talk about the next album. When the last time somebody hopped on a platform and it got 1 million views just talking about the album? When
Nobody wants
Drake
to
and
hear about
Kendrick
anybody's
Lamar,
album. Yeah, that's not what people
exactly. When
want
it
to
comes
hear.
to Drake and Kendrick Lamar, they're talking about beef. Oh, what girl got pregnant? Oh, who's smashing who? That's the new gossip shit. Like,
Right.
it
The sewing
is what it
circle.
is. Like,
The sewing
it's just like
circle.
when you go to a barber shop, you're not asking the dude, "Oh yeah, so how was work?" You ask, you're talking about, damn, yo, yeah, I heard Keisha, yeah, I heard she was easy, yo. Can you put me on with her? Oh yeah. I heard your man out here, he's selling fake perks. Shit like that's the shit that we talk about. It's entertaining. So what you think these rappers gonna do when they get on these platforms? Nobody want to talk about work. If I sit here every day and talk to y'all about my work, I get 0 views. I get 0 views if I talk to y'all about my work.
Right. And well, it's like, you know, Alfred Hitchcock, the film director, once said, like, you know, it's like, I don't want to give you everyday life. I'm giving you something special. Yeah, talk about your work. It's just, that's boring. You want to hear the fucking, the juicy shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's why academics is academics, and that's why Vlad is Vlad.
All right. So let me ask you this, right? What was the biggest interview in 2024? Was it 2023 or 2024?
What? Say it again.
The biggest interview a year ago was the Cat Williams Club
Cat
Shay Shay
Williams,
jump.
yep. Mm-hmm.
Right. He
Pretty
didn't
big.
go on there and incriminate himself.
He was talking shit though. Like,
yeah, he was talking shit, but he ain't go on there incriminating himself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. You right.
That's how you do it.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's different angles that, you know, we should be taking instead of going on there saying, well, yeah, you know, I get money doing this, that. Like, I'm just saying, man. Like,
and that goes back to accountability.
Mm-hmm.
To go.
Yeah, but Cat. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you good.
I was just gonna say, Cat's an entertainer. You know what I mean? He's good with words. You know, he can go on and tell you stories and make you laugh. Whereas if you're a thug, what do you really have to talk? I mean, you got what do you have to talk about? It's probably not your sparkling wit that got you to the top. You know.
Hold up, Nick Buck said, "Who is Beard Claw? Who is Beard Claw? I'm lost."
Yeah, I nobody said nothing about that.
He said, yeah. He said it twice, so I had to like, hold up. So what? Am I missing something?
Yeah, I don't know.
What you talking about, Neef Buck?
Probably misheard you.
Where you from, Neef Buck? Damn, it got quiet as hell.
Everybody was
quiet as a church.
He said next to Big U. Oh, so that's the OG. That's the OG. He in his 50s. He an OG. I don't know who he is. But he in his 50s though, and he's connected. So
is that Junior Black Mafia stuff?
Not in LA.
No, you in South Philly.
Do they got
Neef Buck from South Philly.
Do they got a Chinese or Asian at the bottom?
You said they got what?
Is that a Chinese or Asian dude at the bottom?
Oh yeah, dude look like an Asian dude. I know he mad as shit. They got me with these dudes.
He definitely telling.
No, he ain't telling.
You don't think so?
No, he might tell. I don't know. You can't just. Yeah.
Those are his people.
Look at the bull. Look at the bull that's above from Beard Claw though. He's smiling and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nigga ugly in the motherfucker.
It looked like it just looked like he's just waiting for commissary. He waiting for commissary.
You might as well have a positive attitude.
And the bull to the right, that's like all the way to the far right. He look young as hell.
Yeah.
And then you got
Oh,
the
yeah,
little
the upper,
female, and then you got the
upper
female
right.
below. She's smiling. She's smiling. She's smiling her ass off.
That's her headshot. That's her headshot. She sends out for auditions.
Yeah.
Got an Asian guy. Yeah. Got a lot of glasses on these guys, huh? Or no, is that an effect? I
No,
can't even
that's
tell.
basically just telling if they caught or not.
Remember this day when Bric tell, we gotta go live again because I'm telling y'all, Bric going to tell.
No.
Oh, hey, members, I got
Loose
something else.
Cannon jammed up? Why Loose Cannon jammed up in it if he don't fuck with Big U? I don't understand that.
He was running.
They're all fucked. They don't take press conferences like that to just have it go nowhere, man. That'll break your career if you're a prosecutor. But I have a question. How long before you think Big U is apprehended? I would say, I'm going to tell you guys, it will be by tomorrow night. Big U will be caught.
What? I think they caught him though. They got him.
They got him?
Yeah, I think they got him.
Are you sure? I didn't hear that a couple hours ago.
Yeah. Somebody said that they got him.
Let me see. Oh, no, I don't think so. Let me see. I don't see it here in the news. No, they didn't get him.
He was on a run.
Yeah, he's a fugitive. But I predict they'll get him by tomorrow night.
Everybody know who the fuck he is.
Exactly. And guess what else? You're dealing with snitches. How many snitches? There's hundreds that probably know where he is. You know?
Is this a federal or a state RICO?
It's federal.
It's federal. That's
but
why.
It's with state. You know,
just like I said earlier. That's why I said if this was a county, Bric maybe would have had at least like 15 feds waiting for him in the county.
Yeah,
man, they going buck wild with these RICO cases, though, man.
I
just said that every month. Every month.
Shit crazy, man. Damn.
Everybody good though, because we've been on here for over an hour. So anybody want to say anything before we get up out of here? You know, because good things must come to an end.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
I feel you, my brother. I don't want to end though. It's been really cool, doing this. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, all you guys are great. Great show, bro.
Anybody want to say something before we get out of here?
Or forever hold your peace.
No, bro, good show, man. I'm gonna definitely be tapped in if you go live again, bro.
Definitely. I'm gonna be doing this more often.
Let me tell you this. Let me say this. Billy Luna Crime Stories. Go check it out. That's my channel. I do all kinds of crime stories. Members Only's been on there. He'll be on there in the future. I'll be on his. But it's if you just put in Billy Luna, BILLYLUNA, you'll find it on Google or YouTube. But go check me out.
And Billy Luna, he actually did a show for Joey Molino and Snuffing them. So
yeah, I work with those guys a little bit.
Cahoots. We all talk.
Yep.
So
yeah, I gotta tap in with y'all, man. I be doing the same thing here in Philly.
For sure, bro. Love to work with you.
I interviewed. You ever heard of Johnny Kane, Milano's dad?
Johnny Kane, Milano's the girl that do the clothes.
Johnny Chang. Okay.
No, Johnny Kane.
No, I ain't hear. My old head probably heard of him.
From West Philly.
Johnny
Kane. He was beating his cases. He was defending himself, beating his cases, bro.
Oh, he was on some Carmine Persicles type shit, defending himself.
Yeah.
You know what they say: the man who defends himself has a fool for a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
No, listen though, he's beating his cases, but it's y'all could go to my channel, Philly Fastlane, and check it out. He got some real,
I'll check it out.
But that's what makes me look at these cases funny, because the game that I was picking up from him, I'll be like, it's a whole new game with the snitching shit. So that's what I'm saying. Dude's got to stay off the internet, bro.
Oh yeah, Bruce, stop self-snitching.
You got third party snitching out this joint.
Yeah,
third party snitching. The shit with Big Meech. I don't even want to start that debate.
I know that's like a whole other show, man.
We'll be on this joint for another
Well, hey, listen, Philly Fastlane, Fly, members only. You guys are awesome. This is a lot of fun. Let's do it again soon, okay?
Fact, man.
I appreciate y'all, members only, Billy Luna. I appreciate y'all having me as a guest on here.
Yeah, I appreciate all y'all, man. Thanks for coming in and joining me tonight. I appreciate
too.
y'all, man. Thank
Be well,
you.
my brothers. You be well. Have a pleasant evening. Be safe.
Y'all
Peace.
take care, man. I'm out.
Take care.